My next guest has become a dear friend of mine through the years. I love his work from the moment I read Celestine Prophecy a few years ago now. It just touched my heart so deeply. It resonated at such a powerful level. And I have so many friends in my community that say the exact same thing, that it just touched their hearts so deeply. And for a lot of people, put them on their path of spirituality in the beginning. And I would love to introduce you now to James Redfield. James, where are you at today? You're in Alabama.
I am in Alabama. I am. Yeah, it's not locked down, but I'm in seclusion. Let's
Just a little backstory on Celestine Prophecy.
I was a psychotherapist and working with challenged teenagers, which was a great laboratory to look at human growth, and that's what I was interested in, and also interested in spirituality.
Right.
Which is very interesting because everybody has an opinion about it. But the first book was really about how to experience and what happens when we do find the higher experiences of spirituality. And there's actually quite a lot of science study about that, what these experiences are. Every religion highlights a certain aspect, but from a psychological point of view, from just a everyday person point of view, I think we're pretty clear about what the basic experiences of spirituality are. It's not just whether you believe or not. That's
Right.
just a mental question. It's whether you experience the evidence for belief. And that is the one that I highlighted that was most popular in the first novel, is the experience of synchronicity, which means the experience of meaningful coincidences, these chance events, so-called chance events that we know that bring us, the job of our dreams or the love of our dreams, or that all the breakthrough moments in life, if someone had been late to that crossroads, would it have happened the same way? So there's a kind of hand of fate, the kind of divine hand that can be experienced.
I had been trying to reach you about something, and you had just called me back. And just at that moment, I think it came up that Tim McGraw said his favorite book is Celestine Prophecy.
Right.
Just at the moment you were calling me, it just always fits. It's true. Those little synchronicities, those little moments where it's an affirmation.
It's interesting that, we can talk about the experience of having these mysterious coincidences in life and how we can actually intend and kind of prayerfully intend to have more of those, and get those really coming in and around the dreams that we want to manifest in our lives. And that's where it becomes very interesting, because belief and faith apply, and then all of a sudden we have this help, and the answer to any atheist is synchronicity. Because if we get this help, these mysterious coincidences that open a door, that give us information to solve a problem at just the right moment, if those are real, then of course we live in a spiritual world.
James, I just want to ask you a question about everything that's going on in the world now. Obviously, so many of us have been on a lockdown, so to speak. It's a time of going within, going in our houses, and really unplugging a lot from the day to day. Do you have any thoughts about that?
Everybody's on the internet more. Everybody's reaching out to their friends. Everybody's having to be virtual with in this world where we're suddenly our freedom of movement is restricted. So, and all of a sudden, I believe that we have this experience of being alone with ourselves so much, and being centered in ourselves is really conducive to asking the large questions, and especially when the issue is a pandemic. It's the large questions. Well, what is life really about? Have I paid enough attention to spirituality? Is there a secret to have how to have a happier life? Life is more fulfilling. That's what I've put in my 4 novels now. Yes, we don't have to just wait for the end to find out. We can explore
Right.
spirituality right now.
Now, James, I want to thank you so much for being here today, for being on the show, for bringing us that beautiful wisdom of yours to help us through this time. And I just really appreciate it. I want to just ask you one last question. What is it that you're working on now? What's in the mix? What are you doing? You're always doing something.
Right.
You're always up to something.
Since we're all doing everything virtual, we're on our website, CelestineVision.com.
Okay.
We're crafting and building out an internet community based on the insights of the Celestine prophecy books. So it's a learning community where we'll have, it's set up a lot like Facebook, where you choose your friends and you follow discussions in numerous categories about growth, about dealing with relationships, all the problems, dealing with this lockdown, dealing with, what's your dream.
Oh, thank you so very, very much.
Hey, well, that was fun.
It was fun. That was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice having you be the one to interview.
I know. It's a nice change.
Hey, Western New York, did you know that Erie and Niagara counties are some of the least healthy in all of New York State?
So we've launched Healthy Communities 2030 to help empower our Buffalo Niagara region to be healthier.
Thank you, Lucy and Michaela. If you want to be part of Healthy Communities 2030 as a partner or a sponsor, please visit creatinghealthycommunities.org.
Healthy Communities 2030. Give us a call, 716-851-4052.